Okay guys, in this episode I'm gonna go back to the Contender League and try to talk you through my tactics of trying to get as many points as possible. So, might not be the most interesting one in the world, this one, but I'll try and cut down all the farming and stuff and just talk you through my tactics. So the first thing I do here is I look at the bus route and decide to go somewhere quite remote near one of the edges on like the second half of the bus journey, and that's to try and avoid as many people as possible. That gives me time to then loot up and maybe have to fight one guy. So I might try over here actually, near Sunny Steps. There's a few areas here that should be quite quiet, and also there's all the geysers around. That means if the circle isn't close to me, there's a mode of transportation there as well. So I can have a wee look around. I hear someone. So there's a couple of guys in and around there. Maybe got similar tactics to me. Okay, there's a ball here as well, which is quite useful. So the circle's not disastrous, and then from this point I'm just going to try and get a decent loadout, loot up some materials and try and make it to top 25. That's my primary tactic. Okay, so I've farmed up. I don't have a shotgun yet, but I've got decent mats, got my ball, might be able to pick up a shotgun lying around from someone's death on the way to the circle. So this is my tactic. I tend to avoid confrontation as much as possible. Is that a llama? So yeah, avoid confrontation as much as possible, and then flirt with the edge of the storm until I'm at top 25. And then if I can get to top 25 with good mats and a decent loadout, I can then basically look to play in a box or my ball for as much of the rest of the game as possible. So it's a bit of a cheap tactic in terms of trying to play the game. See, here's a guy here. And it's annoying when you get someone like that, because I'm not actually trying to do him any harm, but he obviously doesn't like me and my ball. So there's top 25, so that's 3 points. If I can get top 15, that's another 2. And then when it gets to low enough numbers, you can protect yourself with being in the box most of the game. Still could do a shotgun though. Fight going on there, I'll just try and bypass that. Okay, far from ideal when your camera battery runs out during a match, but I've made it to the top 15 now and I've got a fresh ball. At this point, I'm going to switch over to my metal, but basically I try to live in this ball inside the circle as best I can. So if the circle's elsewhere, I've got to move my ball into the circle and then build a wee base and try to outlast as many people as possible. Ideally at this point I'd have a jump pad, but it's not a huge issue. There's a guy down there by the looks of it. So a good thing about the metal is it's obviously a lot stronger, so once it's solidified, folk tend to be put off attacking it because it's going to take a lot of shots to be able to destroy it. Take a wee peek and see if there's guys still. Let's see, so there's a 1x1 down there now. If there's, or that was my one, wasn't it? This way to start rattling that as well. Okay, I was hoping that was going to come on me there, the circle, but wasn't to be. Now this is where I've got a bit of a dilemma, because do I move it early and try and get into position and build a base at the potential risk of being shot at by the other guys who are camping in their bases at the moment, or do I wait until late and try and get round? I'm going to go early on this occasion because I've got the ball, so that gives me a bit of protection. See anyone here, so I get the reason I'm doing a 2x1, two 1x1s beside each other. Is that a 2x1? I don't know, but I'm doing one of them because if you only do a 1x1, one box, it's easier for someone to target and know exactly where you are in it. But I don't want to build this too big because it's going to cost a lot of mats. Top 10, and these are the values of the rifts. I think they're using them too early, unless they were under pressure, of course, but I would tend to use them in okay, here's another ball. So benefit of that is if I can weaken his ball, someone else might destroy it, in which case one less ball to worry about. Now I'm so close to this next zone that I'm just going to build out. One more to top 5. Top 5, baby! See, now this is a stage where I think the rifts are handier. I'm going to struggle here actually to keep my ball. Might have to take some storm damage. Once I can. Okay, let's go. Fifth place. See, I don't mind that. I got myself some points. I didn't get any kills or much action, but that was my tactic. So I got to the top 5. Got some excitement along the way. So that's just one tactic. And who knows, on another day, if I'd had a rift, I could have stayed in my box for longer and then rifted, and by that point it might have been top 3, and then you get lucky, you can end up winning one. So there we go. Okay, let's go a little bit more aggressive here. We'll try Paradise. Drop over the water like that, dude. Observe who's coming in. Plan my attack accordingly. It's a glider, don't want that. Oh well, maybe take that. Guess this guy trying to come from behind. What's this? What's with everyone going on me, eh? What's that all about? Look at these losers. Thinking they're all that in a bag of potato chips. Can I have a shotgun, please? I don't need a shotgun! Oh, I'm kicking butt. They're getting there. 5 kills. Mental.